morning, guys. It's at 5:06 p.m. Today is January 24th. Today is Tuesday, and we had a rough day today, right? In terms of price action, there's a lot of read going on. I actually gave up. So yes, I had a profitable situation. I took the two trades in the morning, but it was heavily chopped. And then I finally gave up. I said, you know what? I don't want to trade anymore. Day is screwed up, and done deal. Then I watched price action later on, but didn't do anything. Except I took one trade later in the day at around maybe 3 p.m. or so, and that's it pretty much. But that was also in the garbage. So NQ was the pain today, and Dow was the good instrument to trade today. Based on the terms of price action later on. But okay, so again today we will wait till RTH players to give us some hint. For now, we have to assume that buyers are in control based on Friday's up move, and as long as it holds it above preferred buyers area, they have a control. Okay, so preferred buyers areas are this, and this one was aggressive sellers and buyers area. Okay, so let me like this, see, right? So it was both buyers and sellers, and you can see it, sellers, buyers, see, it was like both areas. So that's why it was listed as a gray area. Between here to here, it was listed as a gray area. Preferred sellers 964, 982, 12,013, which became the high of the day at the closing time. All this area were listed as a preferred sellers area. See my point? This was listed as a preferred buyers area. In between, gray area. Anything can happen. If you short here, you have to take profit in the middle. If you go long here, you have to take a profit in the middle. Same thing here, right? And you can see how price behaved. Same way, So this is what I wrote it earlier at 6 o'clock in the morning. When price was here, I wrote all this thing, right? So now let's go back here. So now here, say that now I'm talking about gray area, okay, which I just explained. In between preferred buyers area and preferred sellers area, it is a gray area. See, I just explained it to you, right? Between preferred and preferred sellers and buyers. Now then I said, or neutral expectation in that range, and either side can be in control, and you can see it literally. Now what does it mean by gray area? Now here I am giving you a definition also. If you go long, let's say for example 29, then you have to take profit at 35 and reevaluate again. Same goes for short. If you short at 35, 30, you have to take a profit at 23, 25 and reevaluate, right? So let's look at this. So I said, I just gave you the example, okay? So don't quote me on an exact level. I just gave you a random example. So for example 29, right? Look at this. If you short at 29, you have to take profit at if you go long at 29, you have to take a profit at 35, right? So for example here somewhere, based on whatever the situation is, but you can't really trust it. It's a gray area, right? So if you go long, short at 35, you have to take profit at 23, 25. So basically what I'm trying to say is level to level trading. If you go long here, take profit here. If you short here, take profit here. If you short here, take profit here. If you go long here, take profit here. If you short here, take profit here or here. See, that is what it means by gray area. Okay. Now, damn thing. Hold on. Now, if Globex low holds it today and preferred buyers area both holds it today, then price will try to go through yesterday's high, right? So preferred area held it today, right? Yesterday's high was this, right? It went all the way up to Globex high. It did not went to yesterday's high. So that's where I came out short, right? So basically whatever I said is not 100% true, and price did not went to yesterday's high, right? Happens sometimes. Opening levels to watch is 33 Actually price did try to go there. Actually, if you can see it, it did. See that? All the way up to 49, right? So it did actually went at the end. Now opening levels to watch is 33, 4033, 689 in NQ, 689 in Dow, 911. Now look at this, 911, okay, 11911, right? For NQ, ES is 33. So 33, which was right around here, this 33 of the open, right? So opening was, I think it was 23, not 33, because, or maybe 33, but I think it was 23, but anyway. So NQ 11, right? So this 911 area, look at this, how many rotation from that area. You can literally see it every time. Actually, if you are watching price live during this entire period, then you would have noticed it, that this area 911 and 885, that was literally, and that is what I was talking in the morning, that area, to go long and all this thing, while I was talking in Discord, so, and then here is a statement in general: short-term buyers are in control as long as ES holds above this and NQ holds above this, right? So that was the story. But overall, now gray area, and you can see price back and forth, right? So when I mention something like gray area, you don't have to trade in this garbage. You can just literally wait, and if you did not trade today, look at it, you just save yourself some money, or maybe time, or just mental break. Look at NQ, same thing, right? Now if you want me to read the price here right now, the problem is I can't read it here, because now it's all messy. But if you were in Discord, right, I was literally walking, folks in Discord through the price throughout the morning, I think till that 9:45 news event, and up to 10 o'clock or so, I think up to 10:12, and then I said, what, day is screwed up, guys, so no trading for me, but literally, so here I said, NQ and ES were diverging, Dow is diverging, right? So even though breakdown happened here, effort, right? Even though ES, when this bar was running, actually, when this bar was going down in a live environment, looks like it was breaking down. But I said, what? No shorts. Why? Something was not right. NQ was not coming to this low, Dow was not going down, right? All this mess was here. When ES was breaking down, NQ was way higher, so it was all mess around, between indexes. There is a strong divergence, and then also in the morning we talked about importance of 885, 907, so I got the long here, and then I actually got a short here, so both trades I got it, somewhere here. We took a long in Dow, we got it, right? But then, I can't hold it for a longer here, so even though I was profitable right in the morning both ways, but I was not expecting price to reverse after reaching here in the morning, like this, because yes, actually I said it may because of the bearish divergence, so take profit here, because there was a bearish divergence. Then when price started reversing right here, I said buyers, if price goes here again, right, then it will go through it, or it may go through it, if it dies down, your day is screwed, and then also we discuss about index, the turn of every index. So they were playing in sequence, one by one. So the first turn was done by NQ, right? So what it means, turn by, right? So it means is it was a failed breakout at Globex highs right here. So NQ was the first one to do that. ES was the first one to do the failed breakdown. Okay. Now, so once ES did a failed breakdown because of NQ and Dow, right? Price ran up all the way up to here, right? And NQ ran up all the way up to Globex high, right? Then NQ started doing what? Failed breakout. So price came down, right? At that point, ES couldn't able to reach the Globex high, right? After this again ran up. At this time actually Dow was able to reach Globex high either this time or this time. So Dow did the failed breakout and then everybody came down, okay, like this. Finally, so now NQ did the first time, then Dow did the same thing second time, like in the second in a row. Then finally ES reached 41, so and then got rejection, right? So that's the failed breakout again. So this is a third one. ES was the third one in the row, right? And then again price came down, right? Finally then I said, you know what, now all these three guys or three indexes had their turn. So at this time, if later in the day, now if price goes higher, it's gonna go through those Globex highs. There will be no failed breakout scenario, okay? That is what I say. If it goes through lows, it is just going to go lower, okay? And then after till late noon, you know, price just chopped around, you know, and then this was the Microsoft news, earning news or whatever, right? And then NQ just went higher. But where did it stop? Right here. See, if news were so strong, right? If Microsoft earnings are good or whatever, you know, I didn't even check. But someone typed in Discord, it's because of Microsoft news, earning news, right? Then it should have gone through this. Why the hell it just touched this line? This was my level 2, right? And it was preferred sellers area. Why it touched here and then came down, right? Maybe price ran out of time. No, there was still, you know, 5-10 minutes left. It could have gone here, right? But who knows, right? So we'll see tomorrow. If this buyers were legit, then you will see price going higher from here. If they are not legit, then price will give a chance one more time, come back here, raise all the way down here, and it will give a buyer an opportunity if they were legit, and then price will go higher or lower straight into this, you know. So let's watch tomorrow, you know, but it's a very, very, you know, sensitive price action right now, because this is last 2 weeks high area, this area, and then yesterday closing came here, right? Today's closing, just because of that Microsoft news, it came higher. Otherwise price was about to get closed, you know, actually 4 o'clock close right here, you know. So but because of funding, it did higher closing at 415. But basically this area is the key, you know. So you will see price shooting higher all the way up or down, you know. So we'll see how it goes. And that be all for today.